Hey everyone, so a quick one tonight. So it seems a couple of publishers, well, studios, are making really weird tweets. Again, we've already had the Spider-Man one, and now we've got Insomniac Games at it again, this time with Sunset Overdrive. Now, obviously, I would love a Sunset Overdrive 2. Now, for this to exist, it would need to be on Xbox as well. But, it's really cool to see, and, we can see over here, they've got a little video clip running as well to kind of just like emphasize it. Even the brightest, beautiful sunrise pale in comparison to Brizzy's brighter, way more beautiful laser eyes. Now, this isn't confirmation of anything, but it is something that I would love to see happen if Microsoft and Sony could just come to an agreement. Sunset Overdrive 2 could be phenomenally amazing. It's clear that Insomniac Games has the desire to make this game. They've been talking about it. They even pitched it. So actually, wanting to is there. It's just a matter of Sony signing this off and greenlighting it, and that would be awesome. I don't know how you feel about it, but for me, Sunset Overdrive 2 would be phenomenal. Then, of course, we have this one. Ben Studios has released a tweet with just a monocle. Now, keep in mind, opening night live is just a week away, a week or so away. So I assume we're going to get some announcements over there at opening night live. This could be really interesting. Obviously, Ben Studios has had a rocky, tumultuous go at it, especially with the live service game that they were working on having been cancelled. They pretty much have nothing in development, so porting this game over to Xbox could actually be something that is actually reality in order to just save Ben Studios. Or maybe what they're doing right now could potentially give rise to a Days Gone 2. At the end of the day, we won't know anything. These are just, speculations and stuff, but it is weird that all of this is now starting to ramp up. More and more are coming out. Nate the Hate came out with his tweet about saying more PlayStation games are going to Xbox. He then said that he doesn't have any of the specifics, and then when hounded by the PlayStation community, he said in his opinion it's going to be live service only and smaller titles. Now, obviously, he said in his opinion, and that is something that should be listened to and taken note of, because for the other tweets that he made, which were 2 days prior, by the way, there was no mention of opinion, so he knows that more is definitely coming. He just doesn't know or is not going to reveal what is coming. However, we've now had, signs of potentially Spider-Man coming along. We've now had signs of Sunset Overdrive, maybe a remaster of the original or a remake of the original, and that could potentially, if sold well, give rise to Sunset Overdrive 2. That would be phenomenal. I would buy the game day one without a shadow of doubt. And now we've got Ben Studios doing this. It's all kind of up in the air at the moment, and either they're playing the biggest trolley game of all time, or on the 19th of August, we're about to get some big news. I don't think we'll hear about it before then. I don't think Sony or anyone's going to announce anything before then. Outside of leaks, you're not going to get anything else. I'm also aware that Jez was trolling about saying Days Gone for Xbox confirmed. He's joking, guys. It's satire. I don't get why people get so uptight with that guy. Read the tweet. It's so obviously a joke. Now, I wanted to touch on this last one because Kepler2, who everyone relies upon for news, he decided to tarnish his reputation by outright lying to everyone. And well, I don't see how it's anything other than him lying, because him getting his information wrong is not really on the cards here, considering Microsoft themselves have already announced that Xbox has sold over 30 million units, and Take-Two's earnings call reported 107 million PS2s and Xbox Series S and X's as of December 24. We are now in 2025. So that number has already, increased by quite a bit. At the time, PlayStation were under 75 million. Now they're at 75 million. So let that sink in. AMD's Chip Plus sold was just a milestone figure. The full quote from AMD report directly refers to Microsoft and Sony and does not include Steam Deck. Now, Kepler 2 here decided that it would be in his best interest to go Xbox bad and report that the Steam Deck was included, when in fact it was not included. So it's a bit weird why he decided to go this way and tarnish his reputation. I just can't take anything he says seriously going forward anymore, which is a shame because up until this point he kept it pretty professional and didn't decide that he would console war. But the fact that now he's entered the realm of console war, I guess to maybe gain some street cred, I don't know, it's weird. But what isn't weird is the fact that Insomniac Games clearly has the desire to make Sunset Overdrive. So I'm hoping it's only just a matter of time before this gets announced, and obviously this will be on Xbox as well. And clearly Ben Studios is gearing up for something, we just don't know what. But my assumption is whatever they're actually doing is going to be announced at opening night live. Well folks, that's the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think that these three have a possibility of appearing at opening night live? Do you think that Kepler doing what he did was the smartest thing for him, especially as a leaker? It just doesn't make sense why you would openly fabricate information just so you can turn around and say, hey, I can get a few more clicks. The truth was always going to come out. And unfortunately for him, I would much rather listen to AMD, Phil Spencer, and Take-Two than basically Kepler himself. At the end of the day, Microsoft isn't going to really lie to their shareholders. And Take-Two isn't going to, during the earnings call, lie to their shareholders. So from this, he's gone down a path that would maybe get him a few extra clicks. I just don't think it was worth it. And now he's tarnished, in my opinion, at least in my regard, his reputation. And so I was taking everything he said with a grain of salt anyway, even though he has been on point many, many times. At this point, I just can't do it. There was no need for him to do it. There was no need for him to tarnish his reputation. But I guess he just wanted that extra coverage, that extra clicks, or whatever it was. Anyway, that's the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let's have that discussion, and I will see you in the next one. As always, stay safe and remain a legend.